Time for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. To our first story, and President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, says he keeps receiving plaudits from his peers for what he described as the successful hosting of the 2023 African Games. Ghana welcomed over 13,000 athletes and officials for the continental event back in March. The Games were predominantly hosted at the Botima Sports Complex and the University of Ghana, as Ghana clinched an impressive 69 medals. President Akufo-Addo shared his excitement when he met the LOC yesterday, the first meeting after the Games ended.
I think we should all pat each other on the back. I say that because these big undertakings, if you don't have confidence in the people who are going to work them, you will not put your neck out. And I have to confess, the very first time that you and your team came here to press the case for these games, I was very impressed by you. I was impressed by your commitment, your passion, and also the articulation. And clearly demonstrated that given the opportunity, you could do it. And it is on that basis that I also had the confidence to go forward at the AU, at Addis Ababa, and elsewhere to insist that we're going to do it and that we will do it well. Nothing is one of the things that is a highlight of my presidency is the way in which my fellow peers, my fellow presidents across the country have been congratulating me wherever I go on the success of the Africa Games. These are what, the 13th, is it? 13th. The 13th edition of the African Games, that they went very, very well. And the whole continent has felt enhanced and elevated by it. This very weekend, Musa Faki Mahamat, who's the president of the AU Commission, was talking about the Games. Yes, it's one of the things that he believes has happened recently that has done a lot to raise the image of the continent. So I have to thank all of you for your contribution and for your hard work and dedication to duty that has made it possible for these games to have come and gone. It's not easy. 13,000 people, and it's not enough of them. 13,000 people. To have to look after 13,000 people and manage them and see to it that they are comfortable, they're fed, they're bathed and nourished, and they're looked after. But you've done it.
Yep, so quite a busy day for the president yesterday, as he also met reigning Ghana Premier League champions, FC Samatex. The club will be making their debut in the CAF Champions League and face Cameroonian side Victoria United on August 16 in the first round of the qualifiers to the group stages. Now, Ghana has not had a winner in the competition since 2004. President Akufo-Addo is urging Samatex to break their jinx and promised to financially support the club.
Congratulate all of you, the chief and Mr. Manager, business developer, captain, and the players, all of you, on a great achievement. And you're about to go now into the continental tournament. It's been some time since we had a winner of the continental tournament, and perhaps we have the opportunity to be there. But we must all support you. I think that the demand you're making for assistance from government on this continental journey is not misplaced. Yes, and between the Minister for Youth, myself, and the Finance Minister, we'll see what we can do to help. But help, we must help. Yeah, it's a national assignment that you're undertaking. You're waving the flag of Ghana. So we too have to do what we can to support you. Times are not the best as far as money is concerned, but I always like Dr. Buzia's statement, Akufo-Addo. So we'll do our best to help.
Mr. President, we know you have time to come and watch one of our matches. Even when you hear it on the television that you are playing some of our matches, we want you to wear this. Customized jersey of ours.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of the board, I want to present this to you. Thank you.
Yep, FC Samatex will hope to make the president proud, just as Ghana's men's relay team aim to do at the Olympic Games in Paris. Now, a member of the team, Joseph Paul Amwa, says the goal of the group is to secure a medal. The country has not won a medal in the 4x100 meters event since 1964. But there is renewed optimism about ending the long-standing drought.
What we actually, this is what we've wanted the whole time, where it's like we have, depth in the group, where it's like we have about 5 or 6 people running really fast. And I know Prof. Andrew would actually testify to this, because it's like, I'll say it's a good problem to have for a coach, where it's like have so many, good athletes to pick from. We just, like he mentioned, we are number 7 in the world. What we actually talk about is not being complacent going into the races. We just want to take it race by race. Being 7th in the world means on paper you should be able to make the finals, because it's about 8 or 9 teams that go into the finals. So are we going to say, okay, we're 7th in the world, so we anyhow you run it, we're still going to make the finals? We can't say that. We have to still go in there and make sure that the baton moves around and be able to get to the finals. Taking it race by race, I think is going to be like, that would be the best thing to do, because you don't want to go in there already thinking about the finals. You got to take care of what's in front of you before you go to the next day to try to get on the podium. And you can't get on the podium if you don't make the finals. So our main focus is to be disciplined and then make it to the finals. And then when we get there, we start talking about medals. We are not satisfied with being 7th. We don't want to just go into the finals. We were in the finals in Tokyo. Yeah. We want to go to the finals and then get something out of it. We want to get on the podium. So being number 7 is something that we always, talk about, but we are not satisfied. We want to make sure we go in there and then try to come out with the ultimate. The ultimate is gold, but if we get silver or bronze, we're still going to be happy with it.
Away from the Olympic Games, Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf has admitted to facing challenges with regards to payments necessary for completing the youth resource centers under construction. Out of the 10 planned projects, only the Akufo-Addo Multipurpose Center has been commissioned. Some centers are close to completion, while work has stalled at other venues. According to the minister, his outfit remains committed to completing the facilities.
Challenges with some of them, and I must admit, with regards to payment to the contractors. But because the contractors have not handed over the project to us, you can't go and use it because we have not commissioned them. The challenges has to do with payment of their certificate, but we are working very hard to make sure that they get their payment and they can go back and complete them for us to put them to good use. Then the 4 that we had issues with the contractors, that's Azuma Nelson, Youth Research Centers in Greater Accra here, Yendi in the northern region, Navrungu in the Upper East region, and Nyinanyini in the Ashanti region. Nyinanyini, recently we asked the contractor of the phase 2 to start. In fact, he has started, and he has to also abandon site because of payment. But the second phase have started, and he has to abandon again because of payment. But let me assure you, the media, that we are working very hard to get the payment to all the contractors to go back. Those with the challenges with the phase 2, we have resolved those challenges. And very soon, the second phase contractors will also start on the 3 left. And that is Navrungu, Yendi, and Greater Accra. So by way of updates on the youth resource centers, that's what I have for you.